Alright guys, it's Ira here, and today is going to be a video which I've been promising for a very long time. It's me playing some Guild Wars 2. Well, because I'm so rusty, let's just call it Rust Wars 2 because yeah, I'm pretty bad at the moment, but you know, I haven't played it for quite a few months, so I'm getting back into it and I'm loving, you know, some of the changes to the actual maps and like the solo queue system. Though before I go in, I would like to say, yeah, the meta and the current balance of the game is fucking horrible. But you know, I heard there's going to be a patch coming soon, so that's like whatever. Now you might notice I'm not playing my Guardian, I'm playing my Warrior, and that's mainly because Warrior is overpowered, and Guardian, DPS Guardian, is really weak at the moment. So I've chosen to just play a few games on my Warrior. And I'm actually playing at the moment some solo Q5v5 is the footage that you're watching at the moment on the new map Skyhammer. Now I'm relatively new to this map, but when I played it I was like, wow, this is actually awesome. I heard a lot of people didn't like it, but for me I actually really liked Skyhammer. It's a lot different to the other maps, and it's definitely very fun to use with the little platforms that you can jump up and down on. So you know, I pretty much give props to ANET for making such a funny map. I mean, as you can see now, I'm just jumping about wondering you know, what are these doing, you know, what are their role, and then, you know, I eventually realised that I can jump up and down on that, and it's absolutely awesome. I had a lot of fun on this map. Definitely one of my favourites, yeah. But yeah, my initial thoughts when I logged in, and I said to my mate, you know, what's the most viable spec? Because obviously I needed a build. Now I did make my own build after I was told which weapons are the strongest. So I was like, what's a good class at the moment? Because I tried my Guardian, it was like really weak. So I was like, what's a strong class at the moment? And he was like, Warrior's very good, it's Photom. And I was like, no, I can't believe you, Warrior's OP? What? Because when I quit, if you remember when I played, Warrior was terrible. So yeah, Warrior's been buffed, or I don't know what's up with Warrior, but it's very strong at the moment, and yeah, I'm loving playing the old Warrior all the time. So, and I asked him what weapons were the best, and if any of you remember my old Guild Wars 2 videos from the release, my favourite weapon in the game was the longbow. And he told me longbow hammer, my two favourite weapons in the game, are the best spec for warriors, and I was like, wow, this is actually awesome, I am so happy. So yeah, here I am playing my longbow and hammer build. Obviously it's not an original build by me, but well, the build is mine because I changed a lot of talents and runes that you usually see on people. But the actual idea of playing with a hammer and bow isn't my idea. I think some guy played in a tournament or something. I'm not sure, I haven't been following Guild Wars 2 you know, properly. As you see here, I actually missed my Earthshaker somehow. You know, sometimes, you know, bugs like that or mistakes happen like that anyway. But yeah, like I said, my play isn't great. My play's, you know, I'm very rusty, but I didn't do too bad, to be fair. I played about 30-40 ranked games or solo queue tournaments, and I am rank 200, I think. Maybe a bit higher, maybe a bit lower. I'm pretty sure I'm like rank 200, 190 at the moment. So I'm doing pretty fine. Maybe in about a week I can get top 10 or something, just for fun. I'm playing for fun. Like, Guild Wars 2 is not my main game. World of Warcraft my main game. Well, it would be pretty funny to you know, to farm a lot of these and, you know, end up getting top 10 or even top 100 would be cool. That's my aim, considering I'm rusty as hell and my play is mediocre at best. So yeah, I logged on, made myself a little got told that longbow and hammer was the best. Made myself a little build, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, this is everything I wanted in a warrior. Like, it's mobile, it's overpowered, you know, disclaimer, it's overpowered as hell, it's disgustingly overpowered and should be nerfed, but dude, it's fun, man. You got stuns, you got survivability with the regen, you got crowd control, lots of it, you got loads of burst damage, consistent damage with a longbow, knockbacks, you got stability so you can stomp and res. It's incredibly awesome and incredibly fun, and I'm having a lot of good times on it at the moment. As for my Guardian, I mean, I tried to play it, but you know my old meditation build that I made, which was like the most strong Guardian DPS build ever. Well, it seems to have been nerfed, or it isn't as strong as it was in the current meta. So I'm gonna think of a new, you know, build for my Guardian. I was thinking about a battle mage build, or something like a battle mage with a staff and scepter focus or something like that. But I tried it and it weren't as tanky as I thought it would be. So I'm going to try and make a battle mage build on my Guardian or something like that. I always wanted to play a build with the torch because it's a very fun weapon, but I never managed to find a build that was tanky enough to justify using it. or I might just go for the basic bunker. Bunkers are very strong in solo queue because a lot of teams don't have them, but to be fair, you don't need them in solo queue. A lot of the time you just need someone who's tanky in mid and someone who can roam, and I love to fill the roaming role. As you'll notice in this game, I tend to spend a lot of time in mid, but that's only because I don't know the map very well. I didn't know what I was doing, so I thought if I play it safe, I'll just go mid and occasionally roam. Everything will be okay, and everything was okay. We ended up stomping this game. But then we did have a lot of warriors. I mean, we had 3 warriors, and everybody knows that warriors are OP. So yeah. We had, what was our comp? Warrior Guardian, Warrior Thief, Mesmer, something like that anyway. But yeah, Warriors are ridiculously strong, I noticed that. But the one thing I like about Warrior in this build is that if you're better than another Warrior, you beat them very easily in a 1v1. And I noticed that I haven't lost a 1v1 against another Warrior yet. So maybe I'm not as bad as I thought I would be. I don't know. We'll see as time goes by, and let's see how high I can get on the solo ladder. Anyway, for those who are interested, I will be making a build video for this actual build that I'm playing, because I know a few people might be wondering what traits and stuff I'm picking. I've basically picked a few things that are quite different, like Melendrew. I'm playing with a lot of trait choices which you wouldn't expect in this build, and yeah, it seems to be working very well. I'm definitely going to try out also the axe and the mace build, which I've been seeing. Seems very, very good as well. Very fun to play, very, very fun. I never thought I'd say it as well, because I actually really didn't enjoy Guild Wars 2 for a long time, and like the past few days I've been playing my Guardian, but now I've gone into my Warrior and made this video. The past few days I've been playing, I'm like, wow, this is actually awesome, and I'm really enjoying it. Though I will always note, as you can see here, I wasn't aware of the glass floor, and I ran through and just, yeah, died. My bad, I suppose. Now, obviously, I'm typing now. Ruffle, what the hell just happened? I fell through the glass. Anyway, yeah. Though Guild Wars 2 isn't my main game, it's still my alt game. I definitely am enjoying it a lot more than I ever did. I mean, it took me back to the times when I just started playing the game and I loved it. And I'm definitely looking forward to making some new builds. I tried out a Necro build that was really, really strong as well. It was like a Swifty one-shot build with loads of crit damage and stuff. So that was very fun to play. But yeah, this is just my first little, not a commentary, just me talking about my thoughts on Guild Wars 2 so far. Definitely enjoy the solo queue. I like the way it was implemented. I like the new maps, to be fair. I definitely like most of the stuff. If they can fix the balance, it will definitely be very fun. And I'm definitely excited to see what will happen in the October patch, is it, when the balancing comes. And I'm excited to see where I can get on the ladder as well. Just because, when I played last, we didn't have that ladder. So it would be awesome to actually, to give it a go and give it a proper go at the game. For those of you that are interested in playing Guild Wars 2, maybe you want to play Guild Wars 2 with me, like, I don't know, just for fun. Like, I'm always open to play with people and, play some the other ranked 5v5 stuff. I don't know, I haven't played Team 5 ever, so, I probably won't be that good at it. But yeah, if you're interested, just ask, just send me a message and I'll send you my in-game name. I think my name is just Irisaurus or Iriswag. One of the two. Just, add it and see what comes up anyway. So yeah, we're pretty much coming to the conclusion of this video. Nothing too special, no builds, just me, talking about my first experience coming back to Guild Wars 2 after, quite a few months. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, subscribe. I will be doing World of Warcraft and Guild Wars 2 videos. So if you do like Guild Wars 2, subscribe for more Guild Wars 2. The reception I get on this video will, determine whether I make a lot more Guild Wars 2 videos or, just go back to just purely WoW only content. Anyway, goodbye. Thank you for watching.